Hello, Richard. It's me, your ever hairier boy, Robin. Look at this a great big bushy beard, and a fair amount of hair. I always start these recently with just realizing what I look like. I don't spend a huge amount of time looking in the mirror, so then I get to do this and I see myself. I'm alright. I'm okay. Um, mm, what's it like? It's funny. It's obviously I'm on furlough and I've not got much to do. It's just kind of leading off your loneliness chat last time, which I'll be honest, I probably don't have it as much because obviously I live with Helen and Fiona, um, and having someone that either is A, your girlfriend, or B, someone that is the same age as you and your friend to hang out with makes that much easier. But having said that, um, there is that quite large niche of interaction which I don't get from kind of the two people that you can see. You know, I. It's funny. I can't work out to what extent I feel the need to interact with guys over, like, instead or as well as. You mean like as well as girls? It's weird. It's like I think obviously I kind of grew up in an all boys school. Almost every person that I interacted with was a guy, and there is a certain kind of interaction that goes on that I miss, and I don't know. It's funny. It's that part. I'm looking forward to that part of my social life coming back into being. I can't work out if it's that big a deal or not. I think in the past it's been a bigger deal, and it's because it's not very. It's often not like a deep a deep fundamental thing. It's more just like missing those kinds of chats and those kinds of easy interactions of people that you've known for 5-6 years, or and have a very similar outlook to you. I don't know, but yeah, obviously I have it. I am very fortunate. I count myself very lucky that I live with Helen and Fiona. Um, but yeah, uh, it's tough. That's tough. I definitely feel for you. Um, you know how I feel about getting sad. I do it frequently, and don't have too much trouble doing it. I know this is a bit more of a difficult thing for you to do. I've witnessed you rationalize your way out of sadness over and over again, and it is forever a mystery to me. But maybe you'll work out how to deal with that. In day to day, it's funny because I'm on furlough. I kind of expected to go into much more of a routine than I have. I think my routine keeps getting disrupted by injuries or events. So I don't know, like I pulled a muscle in my back and then I can't exercise. That pulls that out of my routine, and then mittens kind of like pushes another routine, and then like because I can't do certain things, it makes it difficult to really get into things. I don't know. Maybe I'm making excuses, but it certainly feels like that. When your arms hurt when you do guitar, or when your back hurts, you can't do exercise, and all of these things. Stupid. Hopefully, it'll relatively soon return to normal in terms of my physical capabilities. But yeah, I do a lot less than I thought I would be doing. I played a lot of The Witcher, which is like fine and fun, but I'd like to be doing something that made me feel a little bit more productive. On the productive side, I need these 4x4s for my bench, but other than that, I'm basically done. Once I've got those, there's like 2 processes I need to do, and then it's finished. But then even then, I can't get any wood because nowhere's got any wood to do a next project with. So I can't get the 4x4s because for some reason, like B&Q's not open. But even if they were, they don't have 4x4s, which is a weird thing for them not to have, I thought. But yeah, and neither does like Wix or something like that. I need to get to the reclaimed wood shop, but that's also shut. But I'm looking forward to that being open. And then in other news, I'm trying to set up a D&D campaign. I wasn't sure how to pitch it really, because I originally thought, well, I can pitch this to 4 or 5 people that I know will want to do it, and then I'll have exactly the right size people that I know they'll be pretty keen to get going. Or I can pitch it to everyone in the Natsai group and see who bites, and then go from there, which is what I did because I don't want to rob people of the chance to try it. But it has meant that I've ended up with 7 people who want to play, which is quite a big group. But I've started the character making process with everyone. I'm taking my time over it in terms of like actually sitting down with people individually, as well as giving everyone an overview and talking about character, so that I kind of have an idea of who exists in this world. And then I have to actually make a campaign in the world, which is really hard. It's really hard, to be honest. It will be very difficult to work out how well I've done it until we play, because you have an idea of what is going to come up, and so you kind of make rough ideas of where people could go. You don't want a railroad, but you have ideas of where people could go, or what people could do, and make contingency plans and all of that. And it could all just go to absolute shit as soon as someone makes one decision that is outside of what I had considered. But that's kind of how it goes. It's funny, you've got to make a framework that is pliable to people deciding to do literally anything, which I think is a challenge. One that hopefully I will learn how to. I think that obviously it's the sort of thing you learn how to do by doing it, but it does mean that the first times I do it, it's probably going to be terrible. Which after the build-up of getting everyone to make characters and all of that, it might be quite disappointing, which is a worry of mine. It's like, oh, everyone, let's play Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, let's make really interesting characters, and then you step into this 2-dimensional world that is like bare and nothing happening, and I don't have the improvisational skills to make it interesting. Is a worry, but hopefully that's not the case. I've managed to talk for a long time this time. Yeah, I'll it's probably enough. Probably enough of me talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, I'll catch you soon. Had a good Smash test yesterday, so I'm keen for another one soon. I'll catch you on the flip side. Stay old.